Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, well, before I go into today's video, I would like to thank all my subscribers. Thank you so much for all the love. Every product that I'm going to be using, showing you these products that I recently purchased. L'Oreal, a lot of people I think have been using it. I've seen few YouTubers using this product, L'Oreal True Match. This L'Oreal True Match is a super blendable foundation, and I tell you, it is very good. I got this one by Maybelline Fit Me Maybelline New York. See if I could use it as a highlighter, or I could just go instead and stick with my Pro Concealer. I use it as a concealer and I can use it as a highlighter as well. Experiment, see what works for you, see what you're comfortable with, see what you don't have to spend so much money on. Improvise and achieve what you like. I'm not going to apply any moisturizer because of that issue of oily dry skin. A Perfect Primer by Number 7. These products I've used in my previous video. Dab like on my cheekbones, on my nose, bridge of my nose, my forehead, and a bit on my chin, on my lip. And what I do is I just use my fingers and massage. For my eyes, which I'm gonna prime straight away, is by Mary Kay. It's the eye primer base. Also, this product I have used in several of my other videos. Yeah, I said several of my other videos. I should have said my other previous videos. So I'm just gonna use it to prime my
Let me love you, let me love
It looks flawless. You don't see any uneven color or tones. Go to my brows now. For my brows, basically I just brush out the hairs away from my face, sort of like in a upward stroke. And then my an angle brush with my collection. It's the collection eyebrow kit. These are all products that I use in all of my other videos. Brush the brow, starting from the very beginning of my brow, brushing the hair upwards, and then working my way along all the hairline, and just brushing it into a nice position, as well as the left brow. And there you have it. I'm going to go in with my MAC NC45 Studio Finish concealer and a angle brush and I'm just gonna go in with a brush. Then I'm going to take that brush and start from the bottom of my eyebrow. I like to start from the bottom because I suppose the bottom is always better. You always have to start or work your way up from the bottom line. And I start from the center, just slightly away from the beginning of. This MAC brush, it's in the number 219. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's a fluffy brush, and this is what I normally use to blend the concealer from. Chic, beautiful eyebrow line. I mean, sometimes most times I don't even need to do makeup. I could just do my brows and go out and I'll be fine, and then just apply like mascara and a very light lip gloss, and I'm done. I'm good to go. That's gonna go into the eyes now. I'm going to, well, okay, before I do that, I'm gonna take that same brush and go in with this light color by my collection brow kit. And I'm gonna go in with this light color and just apply that on my brow bone, sort of like highlight my brow bone. Gently, lightly. You don't want it like too much. And not forgetting, we should also like brush our brows a little bit. Just give it like a nice precision. I'm gonna go into my Elysium palette by Moi, that's by Makeup Academy. I'm gonna go in with my Real Tech blush. Like, I'm gonna go into this very nude, sort of dark nude, not exactly very nude, but it's a nude color, and I'm gonna go in with it on my brow bone, just, well, in my crease basically. and if you can see, it's a very warm, I don't know, it's a sweet color and I love it. I love this color so much. Now moving on to my left eyelid and just inside my crease. You can spread it, I am spreading it, or you can just, you know, on the outer corner of your eyelid, on the outer corner of your crease. But I'm blending it all out, or rather I'm spreading it all around my my inner crease. Crease. Remember, the whole idea is a very flawless and light look, so we're not gonna overdo it. We're gonna do it very light and gentle, and just go easy with our colors and brushes. Natural Collection Duo eyeshadow. Just going to rub in on the brush with the darker shade, and inside my eye crease as well, on the outer corner. I'm just gonna brush in, apply that color right there. So what this does is gives like a very mild smoky look. Sort of blending brush, it's much fluffier than the others. Just going to blend all of that in, those two colors that I've just applied, just so to get rid of any harshness, because it's a very light look. Blend, blend, blend. Smoky eye. We have sort of a smoky eye, and I'm already loving this look. I'm absolutely loving this look. Okay, so dip this brush into a bit of water. Helps your eyeshadow, because I'm gonna go in with a slightly shimmery eyeshadow for the top part of my eyelid, which is just gonna create just a slightly glamorous look on my eyes. So now dipping your brush in water helps to, first dipping your brush in water first helps your eyeshadow to stay. So I'm going to go in with, what color? I have so many choices to make. I think I should go in for this slight bronzy look. I love this bronze color. Can you see it? Yeah, with the king. You can dip your brush once again in water if you feel like it's not giving you the precision you want, and once again just applying over your lid, your center lid. You can spread it if you want, but I choose to just apply it on my, just the center of my eyelid, and just apply it to your taste, apply it to the way you want, you feel you like it. Moving on to the next eyelid, on the center part. Just applying a generous amount. I'm really loving this color. It's giving me life right now. I know you guys can feel it from there. Such a lovely color, and that's done. So what I'm gonna do now is take this fluffy brush and I'm gonna blend across my eyelid to take off any harshness from this last application. Fourth, I'm gonna go in with this much lighter shade of my Makeup Academy palette. Blow a bit of it away, and yeah, just gives it a warm color, a warm feel and look to it. I'm really loving this color. For the next part, still focusing on the eyes, is going to give my inner tear duct a sort of like a watery look, which is very fashionable these days. You see a lot of YouTubers, makeup artists doing it, and I love it. I love it so much. I can never go without wearing a bit of that watery shimmery look when I do my makeup. So I'm also gonna dip that brush. This brush is by Echo Tools. I've had this brush for a while, and so my camera is playing tricks on me. For some reason it keeps going off, and most times I don't realize that it's off and I'm not recording until I look up. Silly camera. See that? That worked out good. So, still on the eyes, I like to underline my inner lash line. For anyone watching this out there, if you know what this is called, please leave it down below, let us know. Or what I like to do is I like to apply my, I like to apply my eyelashes first before I use eyeliner or mascara. And the lashes I'm going to be going in with, I'm going to be using today, is by Adele, and they're just about served their due time. It is by Eyelure London. It's the Lash Fix Clear Finish, and it's very good. I've been using it all this time. And you want to get as close as possible to your real lashes so that there isn't like any gap between your false lashes and your natural lashes, because that's just so unpretty when your falsies and your real lashes are not meeting properly. And they're so obvious like that. It's so obvious when you take photos like when you're in a dark place and you take photos and you can see the gap between your false lashes and your natural lashes. How many of you would go without your falsies? Like, personally, I have natural long lashes, but I love my falsies. And I don't pretend to wear false lashes. It's the part where you have to like open your eyes. It's like saying, oh, I need to open my eyes so that the lashes would stay. I don't need to move, I should move. No, you don't have to. Just be relaxed. That's the thing I love about life. You cannot get better if you don't make mistakes. You cannot stand on your feet if you don't fall once in a while. You need to fall to be able to get back on your feet. Eye Studio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner. Come on, you need to see it. Maybelline. Yeah, focus. Maybelline New York. And it's lovely. I love it so much. It's got a bit of shimmer to it. I don't really like the idea of the shimmer in it, but oh well. I suppose I don't have a choice. I want to apply a very, very thin line because I want this look very, very natural. I will finally apply my mascara underneath the lashes on my own natural lashes. Give it a much fuller look. Into my waterline with completely and fully done with my makeup. My camera, like I said earlier, was giving me a bit of problems because the battery was not fully charged, so it kept going on and off. While I was filming or while my camera was charging, it started to snow, and it's still snowing a bit, but it's not as heavy, and it's not thick just to the point where it starts to build up on the ground. Changed or really bought anything new apart from this True Match by L'Oreal Paris, and yeah, this like actually is a new one that I recently got. When I think it's called, oh my god, Little, oh dear, can't believe it's by it's by Lottie London, and apparently they have a range of makeup brushes. The old one, which is really, really old, but it does the magic work, and I'm really, really reluctant to get rid of it. But I think eventually I might have to get a new one because I think pretty much has been the same as I've used in my previous videos. So I use this Elysium palette by Makeup Academy. I used both my L'Oreal True Match and Maybelline New York. The Maybelline shade is in the coconut shade. For the L'Oreal Paris True Match is cappuccino. It's in the cappuccino shade. I use the True Match as a color cover up, and the other and the other foundation as the main foundation. If you have, do let me know. Everyone seems to use first a cover up, then a concealer, then a foundation, then a highlighter, but I tend to use two foundations, one as a cover up, and the other as a main foundation. A 17 waterproof mascara. For my eyelash, I use both my LA Pro concealer as my highlighter, and I used the darker concealer in Mahogany to contour my cheek and just around my my crown, my temples. So what I did was I just mixed both of them together. Mix and you can match. I believe there are lots of people out there who do it. This is the part where I say bye and thanks for watching.